Okay, so this thing's been drying for a while, probably a couple of hours. It's not completely dry. I'm going to let it sit for a little while longer. But you could see how the loop came out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to serve this loop and this winding with sinew to help reinforce the loop and to help hold this these twists together. But you can see how the bowstring came out. It looks pretty uniform. I probably could have did a better job with my initial cutting out of the rings. In fact, I think I'm going to make another string. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this string, and then I'll put it on a bow and show you how it works out. But right now I'm going to prepare some sinew, and I'll show you how I go about serving this. It's really no big deal. You just wrap sinew around it, and then you just soak it with hide glue. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to soak it with Titebond 3 or Titebond 2 to help make the glue a little bit more waterproof or water resistant. Hide glue is susceptible to moisture, and so that's why I'm going to put just regular waterproof or water resistant glue on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my sinew prepared, and I'll show you how I go about doing that. Some sinew here. This is a sinew that I usually use to back bows with, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of this, and I already put inside some water here, and I'm soaking it just to get it pliable and soft. And then what I'll do, I'll wrap it around or serve that bowstring with it, and then when the sinew dries, it'll tighten up and create a better protected loop for the bow against rubbing up against the wood of the bow or anything like that. So it'll just reinforce the loop and make it a little bit more durable. So as soon as this stuff gets softened up, we'll start serving the loop on the bow. Okay, so we have the loop here, and what I'm going to do is just start just threading the sinew through the loop and serving the loop with the sinew. It takes a while to do. Well, it doesn't take a long time to do, but it's a little bit monotonous. So you just carefully strap the sinew and wrap it around the loop, like I said, just to reinforce it. Do a couple more wraps here. You could see how it kind of looks. You see the serving around the loop, and then I'll just continue this serving all the way around the loop and then down the string. And I'll turn the camera on when I get done with that. But that's pretty much how you do it. Okay, so here's how it looks after it's been served with the sinew. It's still very wet right now. What I'll do, I'll come back in a couple hours or so, and after it's dry, and then show you how it looks. But basically, you just wrap the string with sinew. You have to use 4 or 5 pieces of sinew, and just wrap it up and serve it. It helps really protect and make the string, at least in the loop area, a little bit more durable. So there you go. I'll come back in a few and check it out later. Okay, so here we go. The rawhide string is finished. I went ahead and served the end of the bowstring, and I just have it onto the bow with a regular bowyer's knot. And you can see the string, how it looks after it's been twisted. I don't need to serve the knock point of the string because it fits on the knock pretty snugly. But anyway, so here you go. And then here's the other end of the loop that's been served with sinew as well. It has kind of a yellowish color because I went and put Titebond 2 over the sinew to help protect and waterproof it, and it just dries in a yellowish color. So it is what it is. Anyway, like I said before, I'm going to make another string. This is a 2-ply string, and what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make a 3-ply string because I think it'll be better. It might be heavier, but I think it'll be more durable, and hopefully it won't break. This is a 55-pound bow, and this is a 2-ply rawhide string that's cut about, I don't know, anywhere from between 1/4 and 1/2 inch wide, and I just don't want it to break, and so that's why I'm going to make a 3-prong string. But anyway, I'm going to go out and take this bow and test shoot it a couple of times. I'll probably shoot it a bunch of times later, just to make sure the string won't break. So we'll get that going right now. Okay, I'm going to test shoot this rawhide string. I need to raise the brace height on here a little bit more. It's still kind of low, but I'm going to shoot this anyway because it's kind of a hassle to take this thing off and adjust the height. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot this anyway. I didn't draw it all the way back. Okay, here we go. We're going to try to draw this one all the way back. Nice. Looking pretty good so far. I haven't been drawing it all the way back to its full draw, but I suppose that it'll probably work. Really nervous about it. Shooting good. It's stretched a little bit because the brace height now is lower than it was when I first put it on, but I think this is going to work out fine. I'm going to still make a three-ply string though, just to make it. Because I also want to have the peace of mind of knowing that that thing is strong enough to handle a 55-pound bow. Usually rawhide strings, and I may be wrong, but The older primitive bows, during the time that they would have used rawhide strings, were probably about 45, 50 pounds, and were more able to, or the strings were able to handle that type of bow. But since this bow is 55 pounds and most of the bows I shoot myself are 60 pounds, I think I'll need to add another ply of 3-ply string instead of a 2-ply string, just for the peace of mind of knowing that it won't break. Although this one is holding up pretty good. Anyway, so there you go. That's how I make a rawhide string for a bow. So that's it. Cast Rig Bowcraft. Thanks for watching.